Congratulations, my friends. You have made it to week 5, and you've made it through what I think most would say are the most difficult of the readings that we're going to do this term together. So good job. Keep persevering. If you haven't read the Screw Tape Letters before, I look forward to hearing your response. Most students enjoy it thoroughly. It is an epistolary, which means it's a collection of letters, and it's also a Christian apologetic, which means it is a defense of Christianity, but I think you'll find it's done with some humor, with some sarcasm, and with a very curious approach. So I look forward to hearing what you think. Do look ahead to not only response paper 5, but response paper 6 is where I'm asking if you would like, you get to choose how you approach it, but response paper 6 offers you the opportunity to write some letters in a form similar to the Screw Tape Letters. So you might go ahead and look at that and just peruse what I'm looking for there and start thinking as you read, if you were the one writing letters about yourself, what might be the things that you would tap into? How would you write those letters? What would that look like? So it might make it more fun as you dig through the book itself to be thinking of your own approach and how you would do it. Looking ahead, our final book will be The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe from the Narnia Chronicles. If you've read it before, I hope that you can relax and enjoy it. If a lot of people haven't actually read it, they're aware of it, but haven't sat down and read it. And if you haven't, I hope that you'll carve some comfortable time to sit down and enjoy, but also keeping in mind all that you now know about C.S. Lewis, his own struggles with faith, his struggles with suffering, his backdrop, I think enriches the experience, certainly. And if you haven't seen the movies, those are some of the best, I think, movies that have been made out of books. I want to encourage you that if you are concerned at all about your grade, reach out to me. This is not a course where really a grade should be a great concern. I'm not asking you to regurgitate very specific content. I'm just asking you to engage with it. If you're turning things in late, I have to honor those students who are turning things in on time. So you will get dock points for those discussion forums. You've got to have things turned in on time. It's sort of like someone walking in the room and everybody's already gone. If you're submitting things past the deadline, nobody's there to receive it or discuss with you. So those need to be on time. And your response papers, I'm asking that you certainly read through my comments on your previous response papers and then apply those suggestions to the next one. If you don't understand what I'm saying or you feel like you're just going through hoops, don't do that. Ask me the questions. The things that I'm marking and the changes that I'm requesting typically have to do with either APA formatting, and what I'm looking for is just the base standard of APA, or it might be a question of mechanics, and this is not subjective stuff that I would be marking. These would be actual errors, and if you don't know the rule, I want you to know the rule, and I can teach it to you very quickly. So we can handle it one-on-one. You can put it on the Ask Your Professor on Foxtail, and I'm happy to answer questions there as well. You should be earning the grade that you expect to receive. Look in the syllabus under revisions. You can revise any paper that we have in this course this term. You need to turn those in by midnight on the last day of our course. All of that is summarized in the syllabus. If you do a revision, make sure that you do a content change. You can't just go through and accept changes on my track changes. That's not fair. That means I'm doing all the work. I need you to go through, make those changes, yes, but also do some kind of a notable content change. And then a revision would come into me via email attachment. Make sure that you mark on it what it is so I know which response paper you have revised. And in my experience, students who take advantage of that, if they make revisions on their papers, nearly always end up with an A or B in the class, even if they were struggling. So this is the halfway point. This is your checkpoint to make sure you are where you want to be. Look in the grade book on Foxtail and you can see your points so far and what your grade is, and reach out to me if you have any questions at all. Blessings on your week.